I have a great vision of life, and I see the picture of that here today. I was an ordinary housewife without much money. You know how my interest in money is zero. I don't understand even the bank, and somebody has to sign a check for me. And my husband has to count my money. I'm so bad. But still I've never had problem. Never had problem. Because it is the greed in man, terrible greed in man, that creates problems. But if he learns how to be satisfied, automatically the greed drops out and you feel absolutely comfortable. But that doesn't mean that you become a sadhu baba or you become a sannyasi or something you give up. Those days are gone. Those ordeals you have passed through, you have been to Himalayas, you have stood on your heads and did all kinds of things. Now no more is needed. What is needed is that you have to put your attention to your spirit. The more you do it, the more you absorb all other attentions and put it to your spirit, which is there already existing. There is nothing to be brought from outside or nothing to be learned. It is inside every one of you, is in the heart. Only thing you have to just feel it. Now that feeling can only come if you are awakened in the Kundalini. I know that no one like Muhammad Sahib or Christ or Abraham or Moses, who have created books or whatever history they have created, nowhere they would have ever thought that people will form an organized religion and start in a way as if they are against each other. But it has happened. It has happened. To remove that, you have to give them the knowledge, the pure knowledge, not the knowledge of the book, but the pure knowledge, and the knowledge that is pure is wisdom. Through this wisdom only I have worked. This wisdom I had from my childhood. Nobody has given me, it's there. But this wisdom has taught me one thing, that whatsoever may be the condition of a human being, whatsoever may be his style, whatsoever may be his ego or his conditioning, if he can feel the love, then his spirit gets awakened. This transformation has taken place. Here we have only 1% of the people who have got realization all over the world. But I know, I remember them all today who are not here, that they have been seekers, madly seeking the truth. They went through horrible times seeking. They had very bad gurus, they had all kinds of expenses, everything they did. But once they came to Sahaja Yoga, they have found what was the truth. And the truth is very simple, that you are the spirit. You are not this body, this mind, but you are the spirit. This is the truth, and they have found the spirit. That's what is the truth that they have found. Once this truth is established within you, that you are the spirit, nothing can destroy you. Nothing can harm you. It cannot have any wants. It doesn't have. What wants can you have when you have the spirit? Because it's such a satisfying thing. It doesn't condemn anyone. It doesn't run after anyone. It's satisfied with it. Absolutely satisfied. You see, I was very anxious that I should lead a very normal life. I should not be like some Himalaya fellow or something like that. Because this is needed for a common people. Today it's a mass awakening. It is not for one person. This was the thing, because once any discovery is made, supposing, and that discovery only is for one individual, it has no meaning. It has to go to masses. And this is what I knew. I have to do it. And I had to work. They say so, but I don't think I ever worked. I was just witness to the whole thing. I saw it just like a witness, enjoying all kinds of things. As you sit on the shore of an ocean, you see waves coming, going like that. But inside that is a human being who wants to evolve, who wants to become a spirit. Then he starts thinking what good he can do to others. So far, I have been very anxious that people should become Sahajogis. I didn't take to any missionary work or any social work. I used to do when I was not in Sahaja, I should say, when I didn't start the Sahaja. But later on, I discovered that unless and until you transform people, unless until you become the spirit, you will become like any other social worker. I was working in a, say, blind school. I was the chairman of the blind school, blind people. And I was surprised. The people who were with me were very funny type, you know. The governor was to come. And they said, who will sit next to governor? I said, what is this? So they said also, I being the president, I have to sit. I said, not necessary. I can sit anywhere. But they all started quarreling on this point. So I said, all right, we'll take a plank and put it on head of the governor. And you all sit on that like sparrows. That humor helped a lot, and they settled down. So this is the stupid thing where you sit, what is your position, what do you get, it's so stupid that even the ant knows how to work out the collectivity. I don't know how human beings are dying after useless, nonsensical things. But the only thing is, he has not yet become the spirit. So he doesn't respect himself. No respect. So he does all these things which are not very respectable, I think. Then I thought that this kind of work people are doing, they think no end of themselves. Once you start doing something good, why should you think you are very great? I can't understand. You see, my brain is that way useless. Because what I found with these people who are working with me, very anxious to take the credit for these. Somebody wanted to become the chairman, vice chairman. I said, you become everything. So the attention being on your promotion, it's not a real promotion. No promotion. Everybody is to laugh at them. It's a degradation. Your promotion is not through your own being, but through your own spirit. Being means a very big thing, I think, but spirit is very subtle, very beautiful, which is residing in all of you like a light. It's a light in you. Your promotion is not through your own being, but through your own spirit. Being means a very big thing, I think, but spirit is very subtle, very beautiful, which is residing in all of you like a light. It's a light in you. Now there are so many Sahajogis who are giving enlightenment to others. There are people who are going all over the world. I was surprised that people from Germany and Austria came to help me when I first went to Russia. I said, what are you doing here? He said, Mother, we have to do something because so many people were killed by our forefathers. Then my heart started really thanking them. Look at this, what has come into them. Then they went, you'll be amazed, to Israel. And from Israel, they brought lots of Sahajogis to Egypt. So I asked the Israelis, Sahaja yogis, why are you here? They said, Mother, it's our job now to make friends with these Sahaja yogis from Egypt. Just see how love engulfs all these angularities, all these thorns of life, and dissolves it completely. It's so joy-giving to see your love acting on others. Small, small things and very big things, all that works out with love. For example, in an industry now, people have problems of strikes. Very common struggle, haves and have not, and this is going on. But if you can raise the people to the spiritual height, to their spiritual need, which is the most important need today, you will be amazed there will be no problem of any kind. You see, it is a kind of a communism. It's a kind of a socialism. It's a kind of a democracy. It's all things put together which works. Democracy means we have Sahaja yogis who wanted to organize this. They said, Mother, what should we do? I said, I'm not going to say anything, you do what you like. You choose whatever you like, whatever you want to do. And I was just busy arranging the flowers in the house because so many flowers came and I'm worried about the flowers. I was just arranging the flowers in the house. And what I find, now see how they have done it? No quarrel, no fight, no discussion, nothing. How have they done? Otherwise you cannot make 10 people sit together and talk the same way. One will talk, another will talk, another will talk. Will go on discussing this, reaching nowhere. Otherwise only one man has to work it out, otherwise nothing can work. So, you see, it changes the whole atmosphere of every human being. Changes his attitude, changes his endeavors, and everything becomes so beautiful and joyful. You are a socialist also, because you start thinking about the people who are downtrodden, people who have no money, who are poor, and you try to work out something by which they get some money. I used to go with my father for a case in a district called Chanda, and there I saw people just with one cloth around them. What was shocking to me, just one cloth, whether it is winter or summer. They used to weep. So my father would say, why do we pray for them? I said, what can I do? I must try to do something for them. Now when I got so many Sahaja yogis, I told them, I want to help these people somehow. And what they make is pottery. So they said, Mother, all right, you can get the pottery. We'll import here and we'll sell them. You'll be amazed now these people have got houses, they have got a good life to live, and they are living very well. So in a way, it is a kind of a socialism. That you see problems and you know collectively to solve it. Collectively. Not singularly, but collectively. All of the Sahaja yogis suggest, Mother, this can be solved.